going on, good people? Yours truly, EZDZ, one of the hosts of Chop Shop. You see world famous waving. Greg Dawson not in with us tonight. He took a PTO day, but as you see, we got a full house in here tonight. So, world famous Waldo, how you doing tonight, young man?
You're welcome.
Great. So with that being said, as you all know, pull the screen up, Torres. It went blank on me.
Yeah, I'm having some sort of an electrical issue.
Okay, perfect. So tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new school that's opening up down there in South Hillsborough County, what Waldo likes to call, what you call North Manatee?
North Manatee.
Yeah.
No,
But it's South Hillsborough.
No,
So
not any of that. No.
we have three special people in here with us tonight, so I want to bring everybody's close attention to my right. My immediate right is new principal at the new school, and to make sure I get the name right, Aquilla. Aquilla S. Morgan High School.
J. Morgan.
Aquilla J. Morgan. I'm doing take two. Aquilla J. Morgan.
But he said he could read, though.
He said that.
I did. I apologize. Today been
Aquilla J. Morgan.
today been a trying day, but that's another conversation. So
Aquilla
without
J.
the Aquilla J. Morgan High School
Hillsborough County.
in Hillsborough County. So to my right is Principal Brittany Wilhelm, Assistant Principal Ebony Robinson, and who the school is named for, her granddaughter, Latoya Levitt. Let me give y'all a great Chop Shop welcome.
You tripping.
What did I do?
You said who the school is named for her granddaughter. The granddaughter of Aquilla J. Morgan, Latoya Levitt.
Okay.
Latoya love it.
You know what? I ain't even. I'm gonna take that. It's nervousness, and I'm gonna take that. Part of being accountable.
We don't
Thank
really want to
you.
say that. That's a little ditty. Like, you can't say, take that. We got to find
Okay,
like
yeah.
a little.
I apologize. Yeah, I will accept that.
Right, there we go.
I will embrace that.
No ditty.
Perfect. Let's move forward. So, my two educators right here, Brittany. How'd you get into education?
So I actually started my educational career as a secretary. So in 2006, I started as a secretary at Shields Middle School, and no intention of being a teacher, no intention of sticking with education. I really just was trying to get through a really weird spot, and I loved it, and I never left. So I started as a secretary.
That's amazing.
Bro, man, come on.
That is amazing. You
As a
want to
secretary?
know why it's amazing? Because you saw them kids and you still went back after all of that.
It's the kids that'll keep you.
That was the ones that
It's the
ran
kids
me
that'll
away.
keep you.
And Miss Robinson, your path's a little different because you play soccer, starting out, correct?
Yeah, I played at USF.
Okay.
And then I started teaching at Freedom High School, intensive reading.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
And
good.
just-
All right, yeah.
And
2010.
took you all the way here. That's how long y'all been knowing each other?
Started from the
Probably
bottom, now we here.
6
been a
years,
minute, yeah.
6, 7 years. Yeah.
6, 7 years. Okay.
Yeah.
So, and I guess the biggest thing with me is that I'm always been intrigued with educators. We know we've had some come on. Do you feel as if it's different from when you were in school to the way it is now?
I think there are lots of things that are different,
Okay.
but at its core, it's the same thing. It's the same public school building that you go to where kids can feel safe and they can feel a part of something bigger than themselves and connect with other people. So I think in the core, it's the same. But yeah, there's some practices that are a little different than when I was in school.
Okay.
Evolving.
Yeah.
It evolved generation to generation.
And with that being said, I want to definitely come to Mrs. Levitt. How did this come together? Because, I've always been intrigued by names in the area. Like, I just found out Blanche Armwood. I just thought it was just Armwood.
Right.
Did not know that.
That's the first
Yeah.
black woman to have a school named for her in 1984
At,
in Seffner.
okay.
I started this journey over 7 years ago to honor my grandmother. Because I just knew everybody loved Miss Morgan as a teacher. Her hard work, she loved teaching, she loved education. A lot of people don't know her personal stories that she was raised by an aunt because she lost her mom at 4, so she knew early on that teaching was going to help her provide a life for her family. So in 2008, I started the process, saw it on Facebook. Shay McCray at the time was the area rep for our area. And they put it out there. It was Dawson Elementary. And I remember I got the votes, had like over 300 votes. They called my grandma's name. I didn't show up to the meeting. She called me, and she was like, people telling me they called my name for a school and nobody was there. I didn't do my research. I didn't do the work. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I went back 2020, Belmont Elementary, and I just sat in a room because the community wanted it for the elementary school to be named after Belmont. So I sat in a room, and she didn't think that I was going to see it through because you know me personally. You know I could start things and then kind of move away from it.
Right.
So I didn't. She still had confidence in me, but she was not playing with me like, Latoya, if you're going to be serious to this, stick to this. You're going to have to see this through for yourself. So I remember I asked her for a life story. She gave it to me. So I went back 2022. That was the third time. Had the news involved, everything. And the York PK8 was named for her. And I ended up losing her. That was 2/22/22. She ended up passing away like 9 months later. Actually, I'm sorry, 6 months later in September. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know, like that was unfinished business for me. So it became very personal. When I lost her, I was 40. So I felt like when you lose your grandmother, you become an adult. Like, you know, I don't have my saving grace there really, like the one for me. So I wasn't going to actually pursue this school because I felt like I didn't want to be let down. I didn't want my heart broke. And I talked to my family and my mom, and everybody was like, I hope Toya doesn't see it, because if she sees it, she's going to go behind it. I was like, it's on Westlake, maybe Westlake High, maybe this. And then I had a good friend, Mashika Towns. I said, Lord, you know, if you want me to do it, give me a sign. She texted me the following day after they put out the vote, and she said, are we going to do it again for Big Mama? And when she sent that Tuesday, I just took off with it. And how I felt the first time, I didn't let anybody know her story. Like, I just felt like, you know, my grandma's a teacher, you should do it. But then when I started doing the history of her, to find out that Waimama Elementary, where she worked at, used to be Waimama High School. It was the only school, but it was from K through 12 for only white children. When it transformed to Waimama Elementary, she was the first black employee there for 4 years, and my grandmother never spoke negative about what she might have encountered or endured. She just said that there were big changes. So for me to see how our community, Waimama, South County, not Upper Manatee, but South Hillsborough County, right?
Okay.
How it's transformed, I thought about, for this being a transformative high school, it should honor a transformative leader from the community. And I just did the work. I mean, door to door, flyers, you name it, I was there, you know, sending messages. And I wanted everyone to know her, to know how this area transformed, and it should honor an educator. And I thank Hillsborough County that they heard the call, that they supported from to and from. And I'm just so thankful. So
that's definitely achievement. I mean, that's major. Definitely major.
Awesome. So I wanted to ask you a question more about the process. What did that process look like for you as far as getting started and getting to the end goal?
The start is just seeing the information on Hillsborough County when they posted it, and just sharing with friends. And for me, it's nice to be important. Like, I feel like I'm important, but it's more important to be nice. So for me, it was just getting out and sharing with people, telling them it was over 2,000 names submitted for this school. So it was literally going to people and sharing her story, and those people that knew her story reaching out. And I remember she told me back in 2017, if you would have told me that you were going to do this, I could have let friends and colleagues know. But this time I just really just moved by faith, reaching out to people that work with her and hoping that they would support me, and they did. And I'm just so grateful that they supported me and supporting her and her contribution to education. I mean, there were so many involved.
So I mean, so like, what does that support look like? Do they have to show up to
Well, the support
school
can
board meetings, or do they have to,
it necessarily doesn't have to be that. They don't have any criteria that they go by specifically that night, because it was so many names that were put there. They just really wanted to honor someone from the community, and the community support is really what I believe drove it. I can't really put it into a box to say what they go by, because it's really based on those people in that chair to say what are they looking for, and really hearing the voice of the community, because it's a community school, so it belongs to the community. So that's really what drove it.
Okay, let me go to Brittany and Ebony with this. No, that was a good answer. When did you get the call, and when did you get the call? Okay,
I'm gonna let her start with her call.
Yeah, okay. When did you get the call?
Mine came second. So let me let her get the call.
Do you remember what you were doing? Because I mean, that's major. Like I say, to be a principal, to get that call, like,
Yeah.
okay, well, let me see what this is. Hello. Like,
So it doesn't come the way I think you expect it, right?
Okay.
I think as with anything in the world, you have to put it out there that you're interested in something.
Right.
And so I put it out a long time ago, before the school was named, before the school broke ground, that I felt like that part of our county was home for me. It was important to me. I'm a graduate of that area. I grew up in that area. And so it was important to me to be out there and let people know that I was really interested in it. So then you go through the interview processes, and they're long. There's several different interviews you go through to make sure that they put the right person in place and you
Right.
have the right
Understood.
attitude there. But yeah, I got the call, just before Christmas break, basically, that I was going to be appointed, and I had already sort of known LaToya, so we made sure that it was kind of a joint effort to have some support there from the family, and to really kind of be behind the whole process of appointing a new principal, and to have their support and to have the community support around putting you in place in a school like this is kind of overwhelming. But yeah, just before the breaks, the holiday breaks.
So you around the same time, or?
No, my phone call is a lot different.
Okay.
Yeah. So, me and Brittany, we've known each other for a while. I opened up Sumner High School, and then I went to King, and I was the APA.
Yeah, Dre said you hired him. Coach Lewis?
Yeah.
Dre said you hired him. Yeah, shout out to Dre. Yeah, Dre.
Shout out to Coach
Dre said,
Lewis.
yeah, Dre said, yeah, she hired me, man. I said, okay.
That's my boy. And when I hired him, and then I made a decision to leave. And to be honest, just to be vulnerable a little bit, my personal journey, I thought that I was going to take a break from this position. My girl got the job, and I felt like, God was calling me back to do something that I love, and if I was going to do it with anybody, I'm going to do it by her side. And then just being able to be back on the South Side. This is where I'm passionate about. I love the kids on the South Side. I love seeing my kids in Walmart. I love seeing them at McDonald's. I love seeing them working and being in the community.
I used to hire for my teachers.
Yeah, and listen, if they do
They
hire
say
for
me
me, I
enough
call
in
them
the
out. I say,
Yeah.
I see you on aisle 4. So I'm definitely, I just love being on the South Side.
You don't call them on the intercom?
I do that. I let them know that I'm there. And if I see a parent that didn't answer a phone call,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm very active with my, kids, and I'm passionate
Kids,
about
I really
them.
feel
Yeah.
like kids need that today, man.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of educators and teachers that want to be that involved in kids' lives.
I mean, I got into education because in high school I was told I wasn't going to graduate. I wasn't going to get that
They
D1.
told me that too.
Yeah, I wasn't going to get that D1 scholarship. So, and I ended up getting it, and I was signed my junior year. And from that moment on, I wasn't going back.
But that's hurtful. And I think that's bad that educators will tell kids.
Yeah.
Because you guys play such a pivotal part, a very formidable part of their growth or lack of.
Yeah.
So if you continue to beat them across the head, or you ain't going to do nothing, you ain't going to do nothing,
Yeah.
eventually, like,
Yeah.
believe it.
Well, you got to
I ain't
be
gonna
around
do
the
that.
right people too.
and that's what I'm saying.
And you have to be passionate about it. We don't get paid for.
Oh no, yeah, like I said, you guys do thankless work, so it's a love.
Yeah.
My mother-in-law taught for 42 years, and she always told me, if you love what you do, then it's not work.
Yeah.
Right.
And I love
I
it.
love-
And again, I love who I'm working with.
Yeah.
So every day I show up, it's just to have a good time.
My grandmother was an educator. She's a retired educator. So I always tell them, when I was in school, we were still getting paddled, and then they stopped.
Yeah. You got a lot of battles,
mine never stopped though. So, my grandma was the principal, so
Yeah.
I got paddled
yeah.
the whole time
Yeah.
I was in school.
Yeah.
And something amazing about Brittany, Principal Willem and Principal AP Robinson, is when I met both of them, they reminded me had qualities like my grandmother. So I really felt like everything was by faith, and just them like being an extension of our family. It's just really been so it touches my heart. Like, that's why I see them like my sister. Like, they are truly like my family. I don't have any worries with Morgan High School. Like, with them at the helm, we as a family, we trust their judgment. We support them, and they have come in from. It's like truly, you can tell it's in their heart to like be in education. So they put the hard work behind it, even from like small details with mascots and colors and oh my god.
Did y'all get to choose the mascot, or how does that work?
I'm
Go ahead, Brittany.
It's a community choice,
Okay.
right? So the mascots, there's a combination of several different ideas that are thrown out, and then there are surveys that are provided to students that will be able to go to the school.
Okay.
And so between students and their families and what the vote happens, then there's like a final list that's provided. So the Mustangs was part of that finalist.
Yeah, 'cause we got this is the first school I've ever known
Yeah.
to have Mustangs as their mascot, as far as
Yeah.
high school.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, 'cause like you got Lions, you got
We got Chargers.
Chiefs, you got
yeah.
Chargers, you got Stingrays,
Yeah.
Indians, Spartans.
Home of the Mustangs, baby.
I said Mustang pride is running wild.
Yeah, we ready.
Well,
Now-
and that's one of the things that goes into it when you're trying to develop a school and like what's going to come through it. The mascot is such an important part of what kids in the community really rally around, and so finding something that resonates with the community and that the kids can get behind, and is equal parts exciting but also kind of fierce because you're going to play football and you're going to play baseball and you're going to want to win, is something that's really challenging to do. But I think we got it right with this one. It's beautiful.
did.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
did.
Are
Now, the
y'all
school-
gonna get a horse?
My mom asked the same question, but
That's a good question though.
But her mom wants a saddle, so
she
yeah,
does. Yes.
Yeah,
My mom thinks that there should be a saddle in the front office for all the little baby Mustangs that might come through to,
But we
get
do
a little
want
photograph.
a Mustang in the
Yeah.
center courtyard eventually. We're gonna need some people to donate.
Yeah,
we need to
need
put.
some,
Okay.
we need
Yeah.
some donations.
Okay,
yeah.
we'll make that known. Like I said, we definitely gonna do our part to try to
Yeah.
help. I'm just really intrigued by the fact that the new school. I know it's not all the way together yet, right?
Nope.
No, we are not completely open.
So
Still in the
August
process.
25.
August,
time.
yeah, first day of school.
We
We
gonna go.
open.
Yeah,
Yep.
go time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's coming along. There's a lot of the building that is still being put together, but there's other parts of the building that they've been done for a long time.
And it's 3 floors, right? 3 levels.
Three
Yes.
floors, yep.
Oh, that's
so
crazy.
the school
They
can
got
fit
an
up to
elevator?
3,500 students.
We
three
do,
elevators.
3 elevators.
Why you can't take the stairs? Why you asking about the elevator?
I ain't going.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, yeah,
would
no,
like
we
to take y'all on a
yeah, we
tour.
out of school. I mean, but like I said,
Yeah, we would love
I've
to.
never known a high school to have 3
you
levels.
gotta see it all.
Yeah.
Don't just limit yourself to the football field. Like, come see it all.
So
For real.
is gym ready?
Gym's
Oh,
not
it's
ready,
coming
but the
along
gym
now.
is 2
Like,
stories.
yeah.
Okay.
Indoor
Great
track, a 2-lane indoor track. We got a jumbotron.
Well, y'all got an indoor track?
Yeah, on the second floor of the
Weight
gym.
rooms on the second floor. We
Waldo,
have
you heard that? They got an indoor track.
You got an indoor track?
Now that's popped
And a
off. Now that-
jumbotron.
now that-
and a
now-
A
jumbotron.
jumbotron?
That's popped
Now
off.
you
Yeah.
guys another
That's
cup.
popped
Bring the
off.
family.
That's popped off.
Yeah.
Weight rooms on the second floor inside the gym. We
Y'all
have an
got
indoor
elevators,
tunnel.
so that's straight.
Yeah, you can get up there. You'll get up there.
Well, when y'all,
Yeah.
do you have a date for the open house yet?
No, not necessarily.
Well,
So
keep me posted. I want to see that.
Yeah, we'll
It's
definitely
definitely wanna
invite
see
y'all
that.
out. Yeah, we're gonna have a community tour and bring people on that want to sponsor again.
Yeah.
I heard the second time you said that. Second time you said that, right? She got that.
Yeah.
She got that church in a little bit. You trying to raise money now. Try to get these stained glass windows for the church.
Hey, we gotta,
They got a
we
building
we starting
fund.
off
Building
with $0.
fund.
We gotta
I
have some money in
understand.
the account.
I understand.
Oh, I wanna ask about since we talking about indoor track and the jumbotron, about the sports program. So I started out at a school. I went to a new school. First year built. I went to Wharton, so we was the first graduating class from there. So we didn't have any seniors. What's expected of the sports program and like the coaches of those programs? Have you hired those
Yeah.
people?
Yeah, I
and
know
what
Holland
are
said.
your
Yeah.
Shout out to Mara, y'all know
expectations?
Holland
Yeah,
said.
so I still have a couple more vacancies for sports. Let me shout those out real quick. I got cross country. I have swim, boys and girls swim, and then I have boys track.
Y'all got swimming? Do all the schools have swimming?
Yeah, every school
Yeah.
has swimming.
We
We
had
do
swimming.
not have
For real?
pools on campus, but we do have swimming.
Yeah, we had our swim team went to the YMCA in
Yeah.
New Temple.
And
So
y'all
we have
got
Apollo Beach.
wrestling?
Yeah, we got wrestling.
See, I'm older,
And
but I mean,
girls
yeah,
wrestling.
we
You
had,
gonna be there, D.
Yeah.
You gonna be there.
we ain't had none of that.
Yeah.
That's different.
Y'all ain't had wrestling?
Nah, we was APF. Tell you, we had
In
baseball,
Atlanta?
baseball. No girls flag football, baseball,
When I was in high school.
football,
That's new.
basketball,
Yeah,
and
that's
track.
going up.
05, yeah.
And track. So you talking like we did have soccer. Both.
Some schools got lacrosse now too.
Yeah, but that's a different. That's a different. That's a different demographic.
Yeah.
That's not. You know what I'm
only
saying?
only 10
Certain
schools got that.
right
Yeah.
now. Y'all playing a JV schedule or varsity schedule?
Football's going to be
Out
on
the
a
gate.
JV schedule.
Okay, that's what Sumner did. Okay,
Yeah, football will
Alright.
be on a JV schedule.
and y'all ain't got your schedules yet either, right?
Not yet, but I'll
They
get
didn't give us no JV schedule.
They
You
did.
guys played,
You played on
started
Friday night?
varsity?
Yeah.
What day? Y'all playing on Fridays
How
too?
did y'all do?
We won 2 games in
Because we
Friday.
can have
So
this
we
conversation.
won.
You won
So we
two games.
won.
Did
They
you
won
do that?
too. You heard
Yeah,
that.
that's
They
not
did
enough.
win too. They did win too.
No, that was both years I was there. So
Oh, okay, just
that
kidding.
was one game the junior year and 1 game senior.
Oh, wow. All right, never mind.
Yeah, we're gonna start.
Because
on
we've had
JV.
this conversation a few times. Because I feel like if you put it out there, you know, only good
But
things
you-
can come, right? So you put
Yeah,
your
so
team
there's
out
a
there
building
and-
phase that you need to
know.
go through, and you
It
need
is
to
a
build your
building phase.
program, and
Yeah.
that's why we're gonna start off with that JV.
But that
But if
makes
you
more
have-
sense.
Yeah.
I don't think it does. I disagree with that, but that's
Why?
a different point. Because you're gonna have 11. You have kids in 11th grade.
So those
Playing
kids get
on
a
a-
choice that they could stay at the current school that they're at.
Right.
They don't have to.
They don't have to come.
Right, but the thing with that is that you guys will play, and that's something I've noticed. Like with athletics, like if you have a certain record, they bump you up to a certain
Right.
tier.
Tier.
And the thing about that is that you may lose a lot of people the year that you're good. Now, like not throwing out names, but like Brandon used to be a strong program back in the day. That's homecoming for everybody now. Everybody play when you got. If Brandon know your schedule, call your grandmama, your
I
auntie.
like y'all to beat Brandon.
This the week y'all
Yeah.
playing, but y'all probably play
Yeah,
like
we have a
Yeah.
varsity
y'all probably play
schedule.
schools in the area.
We're gonna play every school that has a JV team the first year, and then after that, we'll be in a tier. So I can't tell you what tier we're gonna be in, but every team that's gonna be JV.
Okay, then
Yeah.
basketball will be the same thing.
Basketball is gonna be on a varsity schedule.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
Every other
Alright.
sport will be on varsity schedule,
Okay.
except football.
Oh yeah, y'all gonna be
But
hype on
listen,
Friday nights
Sumner
there.
did it in Sumner, you
Yeah,
know,
they
Sumner
did.
is the fourth
Coach
team
Ashwood,
in
yeah.
the
Them to
yeah.
lead, born to win.
I also
Like
want to
you
know
said.
if Landis Robinson is listening. This is not my decision, right? Like this is a district decision. I agree with it. I believe that the first year that we should build, and it's a building process.
No, I
Yeah.
wholeheartedly
Hey,
agree.
Shout out to Landis was at Wharton.
Yeah, I was about to say he's a Wharton. Yeah, he hearing you right now.
Yeah.
That's all. Yeah, he
So
knows I'm on
so
this
he went
show.
so he went to Warden or he
He was the
No,
AP.
he was
at-
AP.
AP?
Yeah,
Oh, you did tell me the AP at Warden.
His kids
Then
went
he
to
was
Wharton and
AD. Yeah, then
everything,
he was AD at Wharton.
So y'all gonna have, like I say, the first home game gonna be crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta get.
Bring them out,
We're
bro.
ready.
Bring them out. Yeah.
We're ready.
Oh, I'm saying once y'all get the schedule, send me the schedule.
I
That
got you. Yeah.
because we do something every week during high school season. We do a game of the week.
Okay.
And once y'all get the schedule, we'll make y'all game of the week. Y'all first home game, y'all be our game of the week.
Back out the stands.
Yeah.
Back it out.
Yeah.
But you're in a good area, and that's what I go back to as far as say with getting the kids
Area too far, D.
for you.
The only person
But
still
you sit back and think
there.
like I told you, yeah. It's a bunch of it's a bunch of folks.
Nobody lives in Tampa anymore. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bunch of folks out there. You
I
got
know it's a bunch of
subdivisions everywhere, and they throwing up.
And just to tell
They
one,
throwing
I
up
think
stores.
a lot of people don't understand that South
No, I
Side is
definitely-
not the same.
I definitely.
No, it's not.
My mama live out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's-
See that
it's building.
Exhibit A.
Yeah.
He just don't want to drive, so just
Yeah.
he just want to drive. But like I
My mama
said,
moved out there in 2010.
You can stay at your
So-
mom's house when you come to the football game. Bring the
Yeah.
family.
And we'll put you on the Mustang deck. We got a whole deck just for you.
Mustang deck.
Make sure
hold
you-
up, I got it. What's Mustang deck? What's
The
that?
Mustang
Oh,
deck
yeah.
is for VIP now. It's for VIP.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got to come experience that.
Mustang deck. Now y'all got tell you the concession stand got to be. We rate. Don't take. Yeah, well, I'm telling you now. Yeah.
Right now, I'm
Yeah,
telling you right now,
we rate those. I tell you, we rate the concession.
Right
Yes.
now we gonna go with Plant right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
wow.
what's that based on?
Why, yeah.
I need
They
to know
serve
the
PDQ.
criteria.
They serve PDQ.
Because they
But I'm gonna tell
serve
you.
somebody else.
But listen,
They
but I'm
serve
tell you.
PDQ.
I'm gonna tell y'all a true story. A buddy of
I
ours.
thought he was making reels back there. or
I know.
something.
No.
They serve
No.
somebody else's food, so they're now
Right.
number one.
Yes,
A buddy-
that
a
food
buddy
tastes
of
like
ours-
Everybody else food.
A buddy.
Everybody else food.
Yeah, a buddy of ours went to a tech game.
Tampa Bay Technical High School.
Yeah. Now you know the lines get long. You know the lines get long. Halftime.
Very long.
He ordered some Titan tenders,
Yeah.
and that was in what 2012,
That was probably.
and he still ain't got them. He still ain't got them.
I was at a Tex game. We in a group chat. I was at the game. I said, I'm up at the Tech game. He said, go see if they got my Titan tenders back
Oh,
there.
man.
And I
Okay,
think-
so
Go
wait a
ahead.
minute. I have a question. What is going to put us at the top of the list? Because PDQ is not going to do it, right?
Okay,
Because
but-
they already
but-
got
but-
PDQ.
but I
So how
think
we going to
if
get
you
to
have-
the
You
top?
got to serve
variety. You
better
gotta have-
food than PDQ.
You gotta have to be a
Probably not
variety.
gonna have PDQ.
Oh no, I'm not
You
looking for
gotta
that.
have PDQ.
Well,
You-
we
no,
we
you
were
gotta
in
have-
the
you gotta-
stand-
you gotta have
in the
PDQ.
Mustang stand.
Right, but if you're in the Mustang,
Yeah,
deck,
we
like
got
I
the
say,
Mustang VIP room.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
got to put us to the top.
It depends on what kind of food you got in there.
Yeah,
So
groceries
you're
is
not
very
a hamburger
important.
or hot dog guy, huh? You
Oh
want-
no,
what
we
you want?
dog.
Well,
I mean,
we
yeah.
hamburgers, we hamburgers and hot dogs. They just got to be good hamburgers and hot
Right,
dogs.
because you can't. They gotta be
Okay.
nice, crispy.
And then we go and
Good donations, get good hamburgers and hot dogs.
Okay,
To the
but that's what I'm saying.
If I haven't said it yet, we need sponsorship.
Yeah, sponsor.
We need someone to beat PDQ. For
Yes.
but also with that, like I said, and that's the beauty of what y'all doing. If you're in the neighborhood, you got to hit the neighborhood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we hitting
You
them
gotta,
up.
you gotta, you
Yeah.
gotta penetrate those areas where, especially for zone schools, mom and pop businesses. We got to get out there and let people know, hey, this is what we doing. This is where we are.
Yeah.
I wish there was a wing house out there. A wing stop.
But they do got to win. It's a wing stop in Waterset.
I'm talking about in Wild Mama.
There is
Remember
one in
Wingstop?
Waterset.
That
They
Waterset,
just
yeah.
opened that.
Wingstop.
Yeah.
Wingstop.
Y'all know they're
They
gonna
did
come that
just-
far. But I mean, that I do understand what you're saying though.
yeah.
And I think that's the biggest thing, like I said, because people, word of mouth travels. So if your concession stand, people come just for the concessions. Like, well, they got them out there for real. Yeah, I'm coming. I'll be
Yeah.
out
But
there.
they got a jumbotron, D.
I know
Yeah.
we do.
That's game changer.
Yeah.
They got a
That's
jumbotron.
game
Y'all got
changer.
a grass field or turf?
It's turf.
Yeah,
So
that's how
every
they
school,
do. Yeah,
every school in
Suncoast-
Hillsborough County is
Suncoast
turf.
doing
But it
all
has
they
a
do turf for
50-yard line
everybody.
run out.
Yeah,
from
we
the
have
tunnel.
a tunnel. Yeah, we got a tunnel.
You coming? Look, you
Yeah.
coming.
Now, I'm telling you, listen. Now, Brittany, I'm telling you, listen,
I'll
Brittany.
call your name.
If
on
y'all
it.
get a horse, if y'all get the
We're not running a
mascot,
horse out onto the field.
y'all not?
No, we can't do that.
You can't do that?
We get you a pony
First
with
off,
a
I
stick.
don't want that thing to let loose on our
That's-
field, and who's gonna
that's
clean
true,
it
too.
up?
We're gonna get a
That's
pony
true,
on a
too.
stick and
Yeah.
let
Well, at
it
least
all
have just
play out
run on the
front.
side. But like I say,
Yeah.
but that because I really like the Mustang theme. Even got asked about driving the Mustang. Just in the car, just ride around the track. I mean, he even did that. You know what I
them
mean?
rules ain't here no more. That's all the red tape.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we
understand.
can't. I wish we could, but that
Because no school has
we would
a
like
live,
a Ford sponsorship.
Does any
Yes,
school,
for real.
does any school have a live
Brandon
mascot?
Ford, come on
No,
down.
don't nobody got no live mascot, D.
No.
Hillsborough don't have no dog out there with them?
No.
No,
Serious?
you can't
Okay.
do that.
Don't nobody got no live mascot, bro.
I'm,
You
I'm-
real
Yeah,
old
man, there's a
school.
lot
Yeah,
of
I'm
red
sleep.
tape.
But we didn't have one. I just thought it'd be kind of cool.
So
So you
when,
you sit on college.
in Dade City, we had a pirate. He had the whole suit like the Buck. He looked like the Buck.
For real?
Yeah,
And he was out there like that?
at the game. Yeah, they had
wow.
cannons. That was when it was good. I don't know if they got cannons or they ran out of ammo. I don't know.
I can't even imagine us letting a Mustang just run loose. I can't.
I'm sure. Okay, I'm
Just let
sure.
'em
I'm
run
sure.
loose.
I'm sure.
Somebody got to ride them.
That's right, ride 'em, you know.
Man, can you
And-
imagine what type of?
Liability, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Somebody fall off or
I don't wanna
anything.
be on
has-
the news
you're
that
right.
way.
Mine that way.
Yeah.
Oh,
Going out like the Florida State do with Chief Osceola go
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
put the spear in the ground.
So the
Yeah,
tunnel,
something
the
like that
tunnels
with
in the
the
middle, they
Mustang.
come out. So they come out through the 50.
the tunnel leads to the 50-yard line all the way through
Now, let me-
midcourt.
who's
to the
in charge?
basketball.
Now I gotta ask.
Wait, what? Say
I'm
that
a
again. Hold
uniform
on.
guy.
Say
So
that
the
again.
tunnel leads from the gym at the midcourt all the way to 50-yard line.
That's
they
all.
come out-
That's her
So
thing.
So they come
That's
out.
her
They
thing.
come out.
Yeah, so even
It's connected to the basketball court.
Yeah, it's
Right.
one
So
long
they come
tunnel.
across. Yeah. And they come out on the 50. They just run to their side.
You could go either way. So
and the basketball
can
team
do the
can
same.
go do the same
That's what I'm
thing.
saying.
Volleyball can do the same
Band
thing.
got to be right. Band got to be right.
Got to be right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doss is asking on YouTube, when's the first sporting event and what is the minimum sponsorship?
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Thank you so
thank
much.
you.
So really
Now we
quick, we
just-
do not have our athletic schedule out right now, but we do have our sponsorships coming. So I'll make sure to get his email, please, and I will send that
So
sponsorship.
We'll provide it to you. He doesn't like to be notified.
Yeah, he don't. Yeah, he'll look for
I'll keep that
notification. He just like to do.
Yeah. We'll
do it and go on by the
we'll put the
business.
sponsorship levels up on our website.
Now I gotta ask you, who's over the uniforms? Cause I'm big on
Yeah.
look good. You know,
look
so that's you.
good, right?
There you go.
Yeah,
They
I
play
got
good,
you.
pay
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
You see, she fly. Her
Yeah.
So
Morgan.
you over the uniform?
Yeah.
She got
So y'all
a chain on.
I gotta
Okay.
ask you.
Yeah.
Listen.
Cause your colors blue, white, and orange. So I'm assuming that we got a all orange.
We're not doing orange the
What?
first year. We're gonna do that. We're doing navy blue and white.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do that as a special uniform. Like when you see my football team coming out in orange, you know we that deal.
So y'all got.
Yeah,
Period.
Yeah,
See,
we coming through. That's gonna be a little. Yeah,
but y'all will do all white.
Mr. Robinson is probably listening. So
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
Keep it fine. Keep it fine.
Yeah.
Okay, it's fine. Cause I know some schools like have different.
Yeah,
know,
the first year
uniforms.
you kind of stick with the
Basic,
normal,
okay.
and then after
Then
that
later
you
you kind
So-
of
raise money and get the
There
sponsorships.
you go
I
again.
just,
Well, okay.
I want to speak on that. So, like I said, I went to a first year school. Our basketball team had 2 jerseys. We had a white jersey, a blue jersey. We had 1 pair of shorts.
Your basketball team?
We had one pair of shorts.
Yeah, we only had one pair of football pants. I just thought we only had one pair of football pants, and then the last year there was a guy whose dad was a physical therapist, and he bought us all red uniform. I just thought that was like,
So
I just
that's
thought we were friends.
That's what happened to a guy on our team. His dad owned a couple Boston markets, and he
Where's he
provided us.
Yeah.
Was he still around?
I don't know. I think he sold the Boston markets. One of the Boston markets owned clothes.
Yeah, all of them closed down.
All
though.
of those.
The
Yeah,
one
so
on
he
Fowler
owned-
clothes?
All the above.
too, yeah.
All of
Yeah,
them
Dang,
closed.
I used to go there and
Me
close.
too.
So-
Tear
And
down the
Applebee's.
and the way down the
Yeah, you just saw look on my face. That was pain.
Right.
Cause I had myself for that meatloaf and them. Yeah, that corn.
Sorry.
It did
You
not
gotta
work
get the
out.
cream spinach. The cream
Cream-
spinach.
everything.
The cream spinach.
That was a
Yeah.
good time. Good groceries.
But yeah, so he ended up buying us different color warm ups and different color shorts. So we had a full uniform color. So like away games, we would have a different color shirt and pants.
Oh wow.
No, so I don't know what happened.
That's
Yeah.
we ain't had no sponsors.
Yeah, and that's a bit.
We
I mean,
didn't have no sponsors.
every school will have a home and away jersey, and then after that, once we raise money, then we could
Right, you
put funds in
you
to get
put
that
funds
extra.
in to get it.
Right.
Yeah, we had a home and away jersey. We didn't have home and away shorts.
And once again, this is and
You
just,
did. They were just the same
Yeah,
thing.
you had to wash it.
And I want to make sure this is a neighbor, not a man school neighborhood. So
It is a
y'all
neighborhood
covering,
school,
y'all
community
covering
school.
community school.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys go all the way to the end of South Hillsborough County.
So
Yeah.
the entire southeast of Hillsborough County. So our boundary basically starts at Interstate 75 and it goes all the way to the east. And then we are just south of Bill Tucker Road, south. So all of Cypress Creek and then all the way like Fort Lonesome, all of that.
So you got
Cypress
Cypress Creek, Valencia, Vista Palms, Berry Bay. Then you have all north, like all the new communities going down 674.
Ballin, yeah.
So
And then
And even
further
south.
further
Yeah,
further
further
south.
Further
Okay.
south,
Yep.
yeah.
So y'all expecting 3,500?
No, we could max out at 3,500.
You can max out at 3,500.
Yeah, we could.
So the first year is kind of up in the air. Right now, the district is kind of planning for us to be about 1,500 based on the number of students that are currently enrolled in schools in our area. But that can change very quickly. They've
Y'all
seen
probably
with
gonna
other
have
schools.
2,500
Yeah.
kids y'all first year.
Yeah,
We think it's gonna be
It's gonna
up
happen
there.
fast. It's
Yeah.
gonna
Now,
happen fast. I mean, the
something
way
else
these
I wanna
homes
ask you.
going up.
Do y'all do school of choice? Is that can they say, okay, hey, I want to go here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
as a matter
open.
of fact, Choice opened up today.
Yeah,
Okay.
and
So
people
put your
wanna
applications
go.
in.
Yeah.
Come join us.
I had a question about coaches. Will that affect the kids coming? Do you think that'll affect the kids coming in, or if they have, like if they're at a school, would that affect the kids that they're coaching? Would they be allowed to come to Morgan?
So we are open for choice. So if a kid applies through choice and they get accepted, they are allowed to come to the school. So that's the best message I could give anybody who's
That's
interested in
that's
coming to
one you
Morgan.
can
Yeah,
get,
that's the
really.
only one I
you
can
get,
give you.
really.
If coaches are coming to Morgan, then they're coming to Morgan to coach. Our students at Morgan, right? And then everything else is
And join the family.
Yeah, join the family at Morgan High School.
That's
But
catchy. I like
everything is
that. Join the family.
Join the family. It's truly a family. My grandma didn't say that family was an important thing. It's everything. So, given the demographics where we're at, it's a family. They're a part of our family. Y'all a part of extended family. Like when you're a part of a family, you look forward to it. Think about when you have family reunions in the summertime. You look forward to going to the family reunion. So we
Yeah.
really want them to feel like when you come to Morgan, you're a part of a
You're a
family.
part
To
of
know
the
that AP Robinson gonna be checking on you. You don't see that
All the
often.
time.
You know, all the time.
She
You
said
know,
in the grocery store.
you know, in the grocery
Yeah, I'm not
store.
playing.
You know,
Oh,
and
wow,
sometimes
okay.
that's really what it takes.
But you know what it is? It's really about being there for the kids,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah.
them knowing that we care. And I think sometimes kids might be like, "Oh, you doing too much." Well, there's a reason I'm doing too much. I need to see you walk across the stage.
Yeah, your
And
other
that's at
teachers
the
ain't
end of the
doing
day,
enough.
And that's
yeah,
what
it is.
Tuba always instilled that. And
Shout
I
out
think
to
with
Tuba.
him,
Yeah.
definitely shout out to him. But I
Yeah.
think also when you care about the kids, they see that
They see
because you
that.
never know what kids endure at home.
Right.
So school may be the only outlet I have for a positive person that's in my ear, keeping me going. Because like you said, nowadays it's like a lot of kids don't graduate.
Right.
Right.
You know, and
Right.
that's the reality of it. You know, like and I know I'm old and I want, tell my age, but it was like,
Yeah, you old.
if you didn't graduate, like
in the
we were
30s,
coming
right?
through, like, huh?
30s.
Oh no, let me just put it in perspective. I was in high school when Purple Rain came out.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. So
I mean, really, school is a partnership, right?
Right,
So we're
agreed.
here to partner with each other, partner with the community, partner with the kids, partner with the families, right? Our job is to help families let their children realize their full potential. And in order for us to do that, we have to be that parent while they're not there. And so
Right.
that means being hard on kids and making sure that they understand that we're there for them for the good and the bad.
right.
So yeah.
But know
that's
if it's
what
coming
we
from a place of love, then because some teachers that I had, they would just be rough just because there was no rhyme or reason.
No,
to
they
it.
wasn't rough. Just but it was rough because it was you. D. You was the problem.
I mean, but I had some teachers that pushed me
That
like
saw you as a problem.
okay, but let me just give you an example. I had one Miss Tippin. Miss Tippin will make you sign
Not remember the name.
a contract. Yeah, and to this day, because she always taught us that you have to compete. So she would give you a list. You could do an A contract, which means you had to do everything.
Yep.
B contract, there were some things that you had to do, or a C contract. That was she went A, B, C. So I never forget me not wanting to push myself. I'm gonna go and do the B. And she caught me one day in the library, and she was like, "What are you in here doing?" I said, "I'm just doing some work for this class." She said, "I'm gonna talk to you." And she said, "I'll be right back." She went to the bathroom. So I'm like, "Man, what you come talk to me for? Like, I ain't bothering nobody." She said, "Tell me why you didn't sign up for the A contract." And I was like, "Cause I'm gonna just get a B." She's like, "No." She said, "You're a very intelligent kid. Push yourself. You can do the A. You just gotta do the work." And when she said that, like the light came on. So, and we didn't have the
your light's
snazzy
dim.
computers that everybody got. Now I'm old school. We had to go to the library on Sunday,
Yeah.
ride the bus, go to the library downtown, and get to work.
Yeah.
So wasn't no computer type. You had to physically write your paper.
You had the typewriters now. Come
Nah,
on.
but we didn't have it back then. We had I grew up in Southwest Atlanta. We had typewriters back then.
Oh my God.
You had to write down. You had to write down.
Yeah.
Write down your work. So that's what we had to do. So then you turn it in, and that triggered me. And I'm telling you, she gave me a B, but it pushed me, and I was 2 points short of an A. But I was like, I knew I'd work, and I could have just been lazy, and probably would have got a C in her
2
class.
points, yeah.
But if you would have did that from the beginning, you probably would have got the A.
Yep.
That's your problem. That's your problem, bro. You
For
should have
real?
went hard from
So
the
shout
jump.
out to the teacher.
Yeah,
right?
Miss Tippin. I don't know where she is.
Yeah.
1986. But I'll never forget
Shout
her.
out to the teacher.
I never forget.
Yeah.
She put me. She got on me. I was just like, "Yes, ma'am." I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay,
And I mean,
What I gotta
those
do.
stories are really, for me, and I know for Ms. Wilhelm, it's exciting to hear those stories as educators.
Yeah.
When our kids, even again, when we see them out in public and they're like, "Oh, you helped my son or my daughter get that." That's
what it's about.
What it's
They
about.
say this about
Yeah.
her every time I
That's-
post something about Morgan. They talk, and I'm like, it's in her. It's in them. Like, I don't have to tell them, it's just in them. And, like they say, when people know you care, they'll give you their very best. So, like, knowing, I mean, I'm excited. I'm excited for
And I just
them.
said, and I think for me, it's just to have the new school coming out here in this area because I was here when Leonard opened.
Yeah.
I was here when Sumner opened. But to know that I know someone with ties to the name, and I'm gonna put you on blast, Latoya, since we're here. She sent me the text. My mom looking at getting the names because my mom, I was like, whatever I need to do, we'll do it. And then finally, because at first, I wanted to get y'all on like, she's like, no, just not yet. I'm telling you, I've been on her since January, like, hey, well, now I can't do it 'cause I got to take my baby to chill. I'm like, man, ain't it one Monday? I know it's one Monday that you
Hey,
got to go
shout
every
out to
Monday.
Brandon All Stars.
So when she said,
right.
finally she was like, well, I'm gonna put you with Ebony. I'm like, okay, well that's fine. So then, I started having, dialogue with you. And I think for me, it was just, we all about giving people their flowers while they're here.
Right.
And acknowledging people because to me, what you guys do is great because you guys are definitely, truly making a difference. And then to sit back and think, and it is crazy to me because, like, I can brag, like, I know somebody, they grandmama, you don't know nobody named after grandmama. You don't have that. So, I mean, to me, that's major.
It's Aquilla J. Morgan.
I got it.
Yeah.
I won't mess it up again. Trust me. I won't mess it up again. On everything I love, I won't drop the ball again. So for me, that's major. And then to see y'all coming in and with the passion y'all have for teaching, helping kids, there is no reason that Morgan High will be looked as one of the top schools next year. Where people, okay, I want to go to Morgan.
Yeah.
And when you start getting that buzz, because we in the city 813, a lot of people promote athletics, and I'm old school. We were student athletes, not athlete
Right,
students.
you're a student first.
So we got to get back to that, where kids are taking pride in doing their work and then also being accountable.
Yeah.
Because life is what you make it, and there are no shortcuts in this life that we live. You gotta go to school, and if you have plans on being a student athlete, getting scholarships, you got to have your grades.
I mean, reality is that everybody's not getting a scholarship.
True.
The percentage of somebody getting a
I'm so
athletics,
glad you said that.
the percentage of somebody getting an athletic scholarship is very small, and it's
Right.
getting smaller by the day. So
Especially with the transfer portal
the
and
transfer-
everybody
yeah.
playing football.
So these kids have to understand that the expectation is for you to graduate. The
Right.
expectation is for you to get to class on time. And if you have on a jersey, that expectation is even higher.
Right.
And if you can't meet it, then you're giving me back that jersey. So,
Hey, listen.
yeah,
You
so,
talk about embarrassing. That
yeah.
when school,
So-
like I know for us, October was midterms.
Yeah,
So like week 6 or 7 football, you got practice Monday.
yeah,
Some of the guys ain't out there, so you might sit on the bus Tuesday like,
yeah,
bro, why you in that practice?
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
ain't playing no more, man. I ain't got no grades.
And a lot of kids, you
We
know,
still had to go to practice.
yeah,
They were real strong. No pass, no play.
No,
You
we
got
still
no
had to go to
grades.
practice.
Yeah.
No, they don't want you out
We
there.
wasn't practicing. We
So
still
I-
had to go to practice.
you still had to sit there and watch.
Oh no,
Yeah.
they were
Yeah.
They got there for
And
you.
I do put a lot of expectation on my coaches to make sure that they have those procedures in place for their players. But, when they're not there and we're watching them, I expect the student athletes to be role models on campus. And that means get to class on time, clean up in the cafeteria, right? Like do things that is going to help us build the culture of the school.
Yeah, like you say, lead by example.
Lead
So here
by
it is. I'm a
example.
star player,
Yeah.
star student, and I see him doing this.
Then I'm going to
Then
do it.
I'm gonna do it too, because I'm seeing what he doing.
Yeah.
So y'all will stop at. It's gonna be sophomores and juniors, right? Starting out.
Freshmen, sophomores, and
yeah.
juniors.
Okay, so there'll be no seniors. Okay.
Yeah, just no senior.
So no graduation. So 2026 will be the first graduation.
It's gonna be big time, man. Yeah, she gonna bring the party bus. She coming through. They coming
You gonna be the one.
Oh yeah, whatever you say, Miss Lovett, whatever you say. I told you, whatever you say. Yes, ma'am. Whatever you say.
Yeah.
So Brittany, now you getting the job, getting promoted. What's the biggest thing for you? Because expectations are gonna be high for all of y'all. They look for y'all to deliver like out the
But it
gate.
got to fall on somebody's shoulder.
Right.
Yeah.
So your shoulders, it's on you. So what's the biggest? What's the thing you're most excited about going into this new?
So I think it's the
setup.
area, right? So I came as principal from Jefferson High School. I did big things at Jefferson.
Wait, hold on. You went to where?
I was principal at Jefferson.
Dawson, the third member of the show, went to Jefferson.
Oh,
and
okay.
he
Go
says,
Dragons.
University Thomas
The
Jefferson.
University of Thomas
Jefferson.
Jefferson High School.
He got the address. And he said when you bury him, put him in his Jefferson leather
Okay.
jacket. And he
Alright.
does
He
a
want
Jefferson
his
plug
J in
every
the-
week.
Okay,
He
go
want his
Dragons.
J in the casket
Yeah,
with
he
him.
tripped.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But we moved
Oh,
on for that.
and he right
Shout
on
out to
cue.
Morgan.
Should do
Shout
Jefferson.
Shout out to
I'm
Aquilla
gonna
J.
do
Morgan.
Hey, he right on cue.
Yeah.
Said the examples. Okay, go ahead. Let's get that. Let's give that to Jefferson. Okay, so you're at Jefferson.
Coming from Jefferson, I did a lot of work there around making sure kids had access to curriculum that was at the level that they came in and higher, right? So we want to make sure that every kid has an opportunity to show exactly what they're made of and not be held down by the system or by what their community thinks of them or what they think of themselves. We want to always push them forward. So I think the biggest thing for me moving into a new space and a new area and an area that I grew up in is making sure that those kids feel the same way. we want to make sure that every single kid that comes through has an opportunity to show us that they can be better and do more than people think that they can. And so that's really about just offering kids access to things like great athletic programs, great academic programs, and just holding that expectation that everybody that works for us, everybody that comes through the school is going to make sure that these kids are pushed to do what they're supposed to do. We can't hold them back.
I'm gonna come hang out one day. I don't know what day it is. I'm coming once y'all get open.
Campus.
Once y'all get open,
Yeah, come
I'm
on
coming
the
in one day just to sit there.
We
Just
have
let me
this
just.
volunteer application.
Yeah.
We'll put you to work.
I want to ask. I
Oh.
want to ask about. I want to ask you said something about the sports. I just want to ask: is there a number that was spent on the sports facilities? Can y'all say that amount or?
Yeah, it's in the
Entire
newspaper.
school.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
whole school was
$178 million for the school.
And it was a 30% markup because it's a hurricane.
It's a shelter.
Shelter, Category 5. Y'all ain't watched the news. It would have been all in that.
I don't watch the news. I get my news from Facebook and Instagram.
But you know, but also,
We'll
with
have
the,
to share that
We have
link
to
with
share
you then.
with you.
but with the
Yeah,
3
they
floors,
built-
like that's official.
And this
it's
is the
one
29th
building, right?
school in the multiple buildings within the school, but this is the 29th
Oh.
school in the district, and they built this school to make sure that it was going to accommodate the growth in Waimama, and so
Yeah,
that's
that's
why they
for real.
spent
They
that much
definitely out
money
there.
on it. Yeah,
They definitely
Yeah,
out
they
there.
definitely growing.
yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
South
But they didn't
Hillsborough
spare
County
any
growing.
expense on a lot of different features.
I know.
Right?
I got a
see.
jumbotron.
Jumbotron.
Yeah, we got auto
Safety
mechanics.
features,
We have
too.
cosmetology.
A horse?
They got a 3-car
We do not have
garage.
a horse.
3-car garage.
For automotive. I was
But I
excited
think that
about that.
What
it's
happened
also
about automotive?
it's like really
You
important.
have what?
Yeah.
What happened
We
with
have auto
automotive?
We
mechanics.
have it.
At the school?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
bringing
what's
it
up.
back.
So it's
Yeah,
like
and
a trade.
Yeah,
We
so
have some trades available, yes, but it's not a trade school.
Okay,
Community
okay.
school.
That's good. Y'all got welding?
Not
No, we don't
welding.
have
Yeah,
We have
yeah.
But we have
cosmetology.
cosmetology.
So you got
Okay,
that. So yeah,
okay.
my,
Inlaid, yeah.
That
My
touched
sister
my
did
heart.
college-
I'm a former barber.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you have to come.
So
Okay.
you gonna come through there.
You and Two Boy.
gotta go.
You
That's right.
and Two Boy. Yeah.
See,
Come do a lineup
very
real
good.
quick.
And
think
his wife, your wife is a great barber too.
Yeah.
Go ahead and
Oh.
plug your wife. Tell us.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
so.
you can't weld a car, but you can weld somebody's face.
Yeah.
He's got it.
Jeez.
Basically.
I think it's
Yeah.
important to note, though, that even though $178 million was spent on the building, and there's a lot of really great things like athletics and cosmetology shop and all these wonderful pieces, but they also built the safety piece, right? So we talked a little bit about spending more money because it's a shelter, but they also spent money to make sure that some of the legislative pieces that are in schools right now to keep kids safe are built into the building. So we have like electronic doors and things like that to make sure that our kids are always in a place that is safe for them.
Oh, okay,
So it
so
costs
like a,
more.
yes.
Yeah, it costs more.
so we don't want to have any active shooters, but just in case that happens, you can lock all of the doors.
Yeah,
All the
there were
doors,
some
right.
thoughts
Look what he
made.
just put.
At
You're
one
not
point.
alumni. I will always support.
Oh, there
She's
you
not
go.
alumni. She's not alumni, Ruff. she was. Two
She-
asked about the barbering class. So yeah, that's good stuff. So y'all doing cosmetology, auto
Y'all have
mechanic.
instructors for the cosmetology class already?
We have
Yeah.
some interviews this week.
We have interviews.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, why you thinking about it?
I was gonna say I put my
Vacancy
name in a
out
hat.
there.
Well, all of the
Now
barbers.
they too far. Now they
Hey.
too far.
Now you can come.
Listen,
Okay.
if not, we
Nah,
need to bring
nah,
you
it's
on
just too
campus
far.
and still. I hear free haircuts for our students coming out there.
Yeah.
I
We're
don't have no
the back
problem
to
doing
school
free
fair. You
haircuts.
can help us out. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have no problem doing free haircuts.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I
Okay.
love
Now, if
that.
y'all do, are y'all doing like a
I
big
do
back
that.
to school
We
thing?
will.
Yeah, that's
I
the
see if
plan.
the bus run out
We
there.
will.
The bus, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I gotta
You
catch
think
the
everything
bus.
stops, right?
It's like Lumpton.
Do they have a bus out there?
It used to have the city bus come
It
through
run
one
once
bus.
though. Yeah, one. Yeah, it ain't frequent.
Through New Mama, all of that.
Yeah,
and
you
then
gotta
hit
get
back
you
up
got you gotta get
301.
there. You gotta
Yeah.
be there on time because if not, you're gonna be short.
Yeah.
You gonna miss out. You gonna be left
It
out.
used to take like 2 hours to ride the bus from Wild Mama to East Lake Mall.
Funny story before we take our first break. I had a part-time job working at the Best Western on 60. There was a dude in that work that he worked in maintenance, and Sundays was always 6:00 p.m. is when the bus came. I don't know what he was doing, but he missed the bus. And I'm talking about he was sick. And I was like, bro, I don't get out till 11, so I can't. You got to call it. This before Uber and all of that. So, I mean, he was really like just going through it. So finally, the supervisor was like, man, if you want to just take him home and come back. And I was like, man, where do you live? He was like, I still be here in East Tampa. I said, okay, I'll take you. We go to drive. He's like, "Can you stop?" I said, "Man, I'm not stopping you, though. I'm gonna take you home, bro." That was you had me take you home. This ain't yellow cab. I'm gonna take you home. So
You need to get something to eat on the way.
no,
Bro, you was on the clock, bro.
but I was, I
true.
wasn't. Yeah, but I wasn't
You were
finna
on
do
the
that.
clock. They were paying
I
you for
was,
that.
I was on the clock,
I mean,
but
you
was.
could have done him a
Listen,
solid.
Brittany, he missed the bus. That's on him. I'm trying to get back anything what you call. If I'm doing something on my dime, then that's different.
I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
No, you can walk the checkers. I mean, you can walk the checkers, bro. You can walk the checkers. We're
They
gonna
done
take our
closed a
first
lot
break.
of checkers, bro.
They still,
you remember the
oh yeah, I'm
snow
trying to think. Do y'all got like what y'all got by y'all to eat? Like you got everybody got a McDonald's. All high schools got a McDonald's by
That
them.
Chipotle
And there's
coming.
one, yeah.
Chipotle.
There's a
Chipotle?
Dunkin'
Right there
Donuts.
by-
So now
Walmart.
I'll say this.
That's-
If we get
If y'all
Chipotle, we're
wanna-
gonna be number one.
If y'all want to up the ante,
Oh,
forget.
no.
All
We
right.
need some chicken bowls out there, huh?
right,
Yeah.
I didn't forget. We're gonna be number one.
in
I'm
the
ready.
Mustang VIP.
Yeah.
See, so I'm all
That's gonna
big
be-
about
that's gonna be
small
ki- that's gonna be
businesses.
kinda pricey, though.
We need
It's
to bring
true.
I
like
feel
food
you.
Like hot tomatoes.
Like,
hot tomatoes.
like I'm
Yeah.
not big on the
Ice trucks,
franchises.
yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah, we need to bring.
Get one of these food trucks. Tell them that they can have the business.
Yeah,
You know, work out like a profit share with a food truck.
yeah.
There you go.
I'm all for
But see, the,
small
but, then,
businesses.
but then the thing with
yeah.
that though is that
Yeah.
because you still can make your money on your candy bars. Because kids,
Oh yeah.
they want them
like
candy
it.
bars.
Yeah.
They want them chips. You can get them
You
little
want them shaved
them little
ice?
nachos.
Yeah,
Little,
shave.
the
Yeah.
little nachos. Yeah,
So
we
we
gonna work with y'all on
I'll
that.
talk to you.
Yeah, we gonna put something together. We
Yeah.
gonna bring Big Back Barbecue out there.
Oh, that's what I'm
Okay,
talking
big
about.
Yeah.
barbecue.
Yeah.
Wow.
We gonna bring Big Back Barbecue out
Big
there.
Back.
Food truck?
I'll go
I don't have a
try them
food
out
truck.
for that.
Oh,
no,
okay.
but
We're gonna bring-
I
we're gonna bring
do.
it out there.
But you do a little on the side.
Yeah.
We're gonna be in the end
We're talking
zone.
about PDQ.
Okay.
But that's
We're gonna be in the end
So
zone.
the
We're gonna be in the end
VIP
zone
deck is
trapping.
gonna have like some special barbecue. I can tell.
yeah.
All right. Okay.
Okay, I hear our community meeting.
Waldo do his thing. Say Waldo do his thing now.
Yeah, that's great.
Waldo do his
Big Back
thing.
barbecue. I like that.
So we're gonna
Big
take our first break. We'll be keeping these ladies for a bit. Let them get in and catch their breath.
If you ain't sweating on that grill, I don't want it.
I don't be sweating on the grill. I
Oh
be
man,
chilling.
Oh, Lord.
Listen to Barry White just reflecting.
Oh, wow.
So we're gonna take our first break. This is brought to you by my man Will D. As you know, every show we dedicate to him. We got a good cigar line online, Cigar Life, CIGARLYFE.com. And Greg Dawson, who's not here, I'm gonna go and do the promo for him. He does per se. What he do?
Non-attorney, pro se consultant.
Consultant with a successful track record.
Yeah, and he got receipts.
You got receipts.
Check
So
him out every Wednesday. Barbershop Talk on YouTube.
Yeah, he on YouTube. He on all platforms too.
Yeah, he everywhere. Y'all check him out. But his contact information is their cell phone, 813-570-9617. Call him. He gonna answer the phone. If he don't, he'll call you back a day later. But he'll get in touch with
Yeah,
you. though.
and I said he'll lot to deal with. So yeah, just get yourself ready for that. But that's our brother.
And it's gdnapsc.com.
So we do not own the right to this music. We're gonna take a quick break with these ladies. Torre, give us something. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I gotta go tinkle.
Okay, we're back at Chop Shop. I got world famous Waldo Greg Dawson's down
You're
here,
welcome.
and we'll go from this way. We got Latoya Lovett, Ebony Robinson, Brittany Wilhelm. Did I get it right?
You did.
Okay,
I'm
thanks.
super impressed. 'Cause people don't usually get it right. So good
Okay.
job.
Yeah. Okay,
Shout out to
appreciate it.
Principal
From what
Wilhelm.
school?
Aquilla J. Morgan
There
High
you
School.
go.
Oh,
Home of the Mustangs. Join the family. Mustang Pride running wild.
yeah.
We gonna have
Mustang
to get that
Pride
on the
running
shirt.
wild.
I told you, Mustang Pride
That ain't
running
y'all- that ain't
wild.
y'all slogan?
Nah, he
That
made
should
that
be
up.
though, yeah,
It
but
is now.
He made that
But
up.
I like join the family
Yeah.
for like the school and then athletic
Yeah.
program Mustang Pride running wild.
Okay.
Yeah, nice.
Get them out there in the stand, because I think that's gonna be the biggest thing is that people getting out and supporting, like I said,
Joining
'cause
the
you want-
family.
right? Because you want to have that like I said, that good feel.
Yeah, we want it to be a community school. We want our gates open. We want people to know it's a safe place. Even on the weekends, we're gonna be, we're gonna have things going on.
And the thing that it gives off, because a lot of people separate Wild Mama from Tampa, if you understand what I'm saying.
Definitely.
Exhibit A. So with that, it gives you like that small town vibe where like, okay, everything is closed, everybody's at the game. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want, because
Yeah.
I've gone to small cities and how the community gets behind
Right.
the athletic programs.
Right.
And if you guys get anything like that, it's gonna be
So I already
bananas.
feel that happening. I don't. We've been at obviously a lot of schools in the district, but this is a different feel. This feels like my mama has their high school back. And that's what they wanted, and that's what they got. And we feel the support. We feel the support from the Morgan family. If anything, like we feel the energy, we feel the passion, and that is just bleeding into the community. So this is a different vibe out
That's
there.
what
in
too
the
much. So you
South
got
Side.
to get that positive culture out the gate.
Yeah.
How
so-
many years did your grandmother teach out in Wildmont?
42 years.
Goodness
She started
gracious.
March 5th, 1966. She retired January 1st, 2009. And the only reason I know the day, March 4th, 1966 is my mom's birthday. It's Brittany's daughter's birthday. So happy belated birthday to Brooklyn. And my mom.
Okay, shout out.
And her year of retirement was 2009. And the only reason she wanted 50 years, but she ended up having end-stage renal disease. So she was on the list. She had to go through dialysis before she got a kidney transplant.
Okay, but wait a minute. But she taught in Wild Mama for 4. So that's
40 years.
Never
now,
left.
they just sit. I'm just saying about process. You call kids, they kids, and they kids.
Yep.
So you probably had 3 generations.
4.
4.
She had one time 4 generations.
Oh,
yes.
they were getting to it. Then they
Yes.
jumped
Yeah.
early.
And people we
bring that up.
interview know her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right? They were taught by her. So it's a
Full
blessing
circle.
to be a part
Yeah.
of. Yeah, and it's full
That's
circle,
crazy. So
yeah.
you interviewing people and they were taught by
Yeah.
your grandma.
My Miss
How does that make you feel?
Yeah, for real.
As this moment has this came full circle and it has reached what you wanted and it has arrived and you do have the name for the school. What is that feeling like and what is that vision moving forward?
My grandma's favorite quote was, "If I can help somebody as I pass this way, then my living is not in vain." So it makes me feel like that her living is not in vain. Her commitment being the only black employee for 4 years in Waimama Elementary, for staying at the school where she was working on she got her master's degree. She actually was one dissertation away from getting her doctor's degree, but she stayed committed to the community. So to see and hear that people are coming back and they were students of hers, or it just does my heart so well, because that's the one thing she would always say, Toya T, as long as you can help somebody, your living will never go in vain. So as you move up, put your hand back to help them. And that just...
And it won't go in vain. And that's the beauty of it. Like I said, I'm still, and I don't want to sound like crazy, but it's like to sit back and think you're going to ride by this school soon and see your grandmother's name.
Yeah.
Aquilla J. Morgan.
Aquilla
Yeah.
J. Morgan. Home of the Mustangs.
I'd
Like
probably
that's,
be crying because I was crying that night when they all did the vote and stuff. Like, I'm sitting tough now, but when I see her name...
Yeah, he was real tough tonight.
I was real tough.
Tonight,
oh no, yeah, but I tell you, but that she hit me like and she kind of and she got that celebrity. She got that celebrity status about her now. So let me just we got to do it. We're gonna keep it funky. So let me
move aside.
Yeah, let me keep it funky with
you.
you.
Me over 20 years.
Yeah, so I'm like, so what? I
He said
said so.
it used to be the same.
No,
until
No, she said no. She still the same. She good as gold.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But
okay.
I was saying that to say like, Toy, I want to get you on the show. Like, no, I'm let me
I
just
got
get
other
to this.
stuff going on.
Right. So
Get out
finally,
my- I got stuff
it's
to
like,
do.
well, she said, don't make it about me. She said, I've been in contact with Ebony. Have her come on, and I'll come on and kick it, with y'all. But I'm still like in my mind. See, now it's a part of me like I want to ride by there now,
Right.
because just to see like this, man, that's crazy. Like to have somebody that like this your grandmama. I ain't talking about somebody.
My big mama.
Okay,
Big
y'all got this in the
mama.
country, big mama,
Big
so you
mama.
can relate.
Yeah, they from
Big mama, they
Waimama.
wild mama,
Big
yeah.
mama. I never call her grandma. She was
And
always
we're gonna
big
have
mama.
a whole show when the sign goes up, because it's
Yeah.
not up right now.
Oh yeah, we coming.
Yeah, it's
I'll
coming.
be there for that.
Yeah,
I'll be there for that.
Yeah, and
I'm
for,
definitely gonna do that.
And for groundbreaking when we open up the
Yeah.
school, it's gonna be.
And then we're
it's
gonna do
definitely
something different.
be
We're gonna
big.
let y'all get out of here, Stephanie. We're gonna keep y'all. I know y'all
Yeah,
gotta,
nah, it's
y'all got
good.
stuff y'all gotta do.
I'm
I know
having a
Brittany
good
gotta pick up her
time.
baby. Yeah. So you gotta pick
And
up
I
her
just
baby.
want to say this for me, like and just putting it out there that people tune in. Even though it's named after my grandmother, I also want the community to know that I respect authority and leadership. So I'm never gonna speak on behalf of what Morgan High School, because Morgan High School has leaders. They have Principal
Right.
Willem. They have A.P.
Well, that's good you do that, because some people try to throw their
This
weight
my
around.
grandmama school.
It's my grandmama school. You don't run then.
Nah,
It's my
she's-
grandmama school.
So when I met her, the first thing, I think we had a conversation just about helping us get our name out, and I think I don't know what the perception is out there about Morgan High School or
Either your
about
alumni,
Southside,
man.
but she
Let me
made
know
sure
and I'll be there.
to help
doing the
us
most.
connect with you
Don't
guys
feed
and
that
connect
bitch.
with the community, and
Please.
just make sure we're putting a positive light out there. We want Waimama, we want everybody to be involved. And
Bring
want it to be a
we
community
bring a
school,
wild
so-
mama back.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
it.
really what it is. When you think about kids,
Yeah.
your era, wild mama went to East Bay.
Yep.
Yep,
That was it.
I was the
So
only
now
student.
we got a neighbor, and East Bay. We used to think about
It was
it.
in East Bay
That's a
and
20-minute
Brandon,
drive.
huh?
Yeah, there was only
Yeah.
And then with
Yeah.
traffic,
Yeah.
that's a drive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know.
with Travis, that's 25,
So
30
God
minutes.
forbid you miss the bus.
Oh my
Man,
God.
You ain't going to school.
You ain't.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hard.
You just wasn't going. So that's what I'm saying. So now you got that community
Yeah,
school.
Leonard out there.
That's further. That's further.
It's on the other side.
Yeah.
Leonard is
Other
more
side.
Ruskin.
It was Ruskin.
Yeah.
So for a long time, everyone went to East Bay, and
That's
then they
all we
opened
went
Leonard,
to.
and so Ruskin and my mama went to Leonard, but it was in Ruskin.
Right.
So it wasn't like a
Yeah.
centralized ground, right?
Yeah,
so
you
now
got your
my
own
mama has their own
school. Yeah.
school.
Mustang.
So it feels different.
Join the family. I like that. Y'all put that out there. That's free. That's free. That's free. That's free. I ain't looking for that.
You started that.
Join the family. Oh, I said Mustang Pride Running Wild. That's for the athletic program.
Yeah.
That's for the athletic
But
program.
that's free too.
Y'all
though.
getting our coaching.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what he was saying. Like, you know, Tuwell was saying that Plant City offers barber. He said that's a great trade for the kids because a lot of people don't have the resources to go to college.
College, yeah.
So if you take up that trade, barbering is a very lucrative trade.
It is.
So,
It is.
and if you got the clientele,
And we have business courses also, so they can not only learn barbering, but they could come out learning how to run a business, right?
Yeah.
And it's some with AI too, right?
We have, we have EA Sports and coding and gaming and
Business
so we have
ownership.
business ownership. Yeah,
oh, okay.
Oh, y'all got some nice programs out there, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. Again,
All
it's a
right.
community school.
I ain't sending my kids out there. It's too far. We too far on the other
Get on
side
the
of
bus,
it.
they might be able to get on
You
the
might
bus.
get lost on the way
They
down.
have to get on the bus like tomorrow. They get there by the time school starts.
It ain't that bad.
That's a long ride from where we at.
But think
From
about how
where we
long
on
of
the
a ride
bus?
it was for these kids to have to go somewhere else before.
I
And
know.
and the beauty of it is that's something that belongs to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's their
So
school.
you're not gonna feel like an outcast
Nope.
or not including because you know a lot of people now is
Why mama cuz?
they repping they set. I'm from out, so I think that's the thing is that
Yeah.
a lot of times you know kids want to fit in and belong to
Yep.
something. So now you know this is where we from. Like this is our school. This is ours.
You better protect it.
Right? You're supposed to.
Period.
Protect
You're definitely
it.
supposed to. Like I said, 'cause there's a lot of work and sweat and sacrifice that's been put into that.
A lot.
And I think, you know, the kids will gravitate and they will. I think you guys will do well.
I
You guys will
appreciate
definitely do well. But like I say, the first home game, that's our game of the week. I don't care who you play.
it. I got
We
you.
got it.
That's our game of the week.
That's gonna be on Thursday.
No, they're
It's-
going to play Friday.
No,
No, we're gonna play
Thursday. Remember
Thursday.
the
Oh,
first year we
JV,
did?
yeah,
JV, okay.
The only
We're still gonna be
varsity?
the game of the week.
Yeah.
We'll do, we'll do,
You can't take it back.
And
I ain't
basketball,
taking it back. I ain't taking it back.
Every sport, D. Every
I'm
sport.
not taking it back. You see that? You see
Every
that?
sport, D. Not
Okay.
just football.
Sure.
Every
That
sport.
works out better for the schedule though, like a Thursday. That's
Yeah.
that's
So
fine.
big back will come out. I might
Yeah,
get
we'll
on the
discuss
mic.
that.
I might bring a bullhorn out there.
That's what I'm talking
We
about.
got big
Y'all
back
make
set
a
up.
VIP.
Yeah.
If we got big back set up, y'all come on. Get
So
you some
what's
groceries.
y'all got like a price difference for the VIP ticket and the regular ticket? What's
We
the
gonna work that
We
part
gonna
out.
work. We got
Okay,
you.
all right, all right.
Because everyone said funding is sponsored about 8-9 times.
Yeah.
That's been the word.
Somebody
Hey,
gonna
in fact,
sponsor your ticket.
why did Torre call this a sponsorship show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a hustle.
It's
you
a
know?
hustle.
And like
Figure
you
it out
said,
for these
that's
kids.
You gotta put it out there. You gotta let people know. So if y'all open up a school, $178 million.
Ain't none of that going to us.
But it is
That's-
not.
yeah,
But
yeah.
if they hear that and they see that in the newspaper,
Yeah.
they looking like, what I'm giving them money for?
We got.
Right.
We have to build
Like
our
what?
programs.
You know what I'm saying?
and-
Right.
But like you
yeah.
said,
so you
then
got to put that out there.
the
That you
resources, yeah,
don't-
that
that
PTA,
funding
booster
went to the
club,
building.
they
That
gotta get to
funding
work.
went into the
And that
building
comes
of
from
the
the
building.
community. You know,
Right.
it takes. People think that it's a brand new building, and we
But
just
like you
have.
said, the mom
we
and
got
pop,
it, and
the
that ain't
mom
how
and
it
pop
works.
restaurants, them little store corner
Yeah.
stores. Hey, we need some help. We
Yeah.
right here. This is a school because I'm not sure. Is there a store? Because you know the kids like to go get snacks after
There's
after
one-
school.
there's a Riverview market. There's a not Riverview. I'm sorry. There's a Y Mama
Yeah.
supermarket.
Oh,
yeah.
they finna boom.
And
No,
No, we already went down
we
there.
no,
We got it.
we gonna take care of that.
We already went down
Nah,
there.
They
Y'all
not.
already went down there?
That's history right there. They not.
Oh, Why Mama Supermarket,
Yeah,
Primos,
yeah,
Anna's,
that's history. Yeah,
all of
Okay.
that. Yeah.
They
So
not
you
skipping
already
over
know
there.
you.
Yeah, they
We
got
got
it.
we got our numbers. We're good.
Y'all got numbers over
Oh,
there?
yeah.
Okay.
We're all right.
I actually put a walkie in there.
Yeah.
And then
We
also,
said go ahead and sell the drink though, because we want to support the business. So go ahead and sell them the drink, but then call us because we're gonna come get them.
Shout out because they got Celsius in there.
Period.
okay. And then Walmart have y'all guys been to Walmart?
Yeah, we gonna have to. Yeah.
Walmart,
work on
doing, yeah, it'll work.
It's gonna work out
You know,
because you
back
right
when
there.
I was in school, people would stop me if we were skipping. Right
Yeah.
nowadays, like people don't. You
'Cause
don't
they
get
scared,
this.
yeah.
Yeah, so
They scared.
So we need people to
'Cause
know
they
like
don't
it's a
tell them
community.
what they
and
own
scared to say something. Yeah, they
yeah.
scared to say something.
Yeah.
These kids, they're a little different. That's why I say
They are a
once
little
again,
different, but they kids.
They
I
not
guess
that
they don't
different.
scare
Kids
me,
are just
so,
kids.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
kids.
They the kid's not different.
Yeah,
No.
they
The
not.
news is
they
different.
a little bold.
Wait,
but
did you used to skip school?
Yeah,
Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, definitely. Bro, I had my own car. I go to school when I want to.
Ooh, sliding in the bucket.
oh, okay.
When I want to, and at work, like the
But
parking
somebody
lot.
would stop you though if you were skipping, right? Like you.
Nah,
Oh.
But did you look
I
like a
don't
whole
know.
grown man?
Yeah. Did you?
I didn't look like a whole grown
beard?
man, but I'm just like if I'm skipping
Like, that
school,
school is all the way in New
it's in New Tampa, and this
So-
was.
Man,
I would be scared to skip.
my
Nowadays,
last
these
my
kids
last
bold.
year of
They
school,
just-
second semester, I ain't go to school. I had a 4
No,
day.
but I had my
a
own
4-day
car
work
though.
week.
So like
yeah,
the
and we throw
parking lot,
cut party.
they
Just
never
share
they
it.
couldn't
Yeah.
close the parking lot. It's
Yeah.
like open, like the teachers park there,
Yeah.
the students park
Everybody
there,
park there,
like
yeah.
so they couldn't close the gate. Like if I just walked to the parking lot and left,
Nobody
it might
knew.
have been a teacher going to lunch.
But you play football.
I didn't play football. I quit.
Oh,
It was trash.
Oh, wait a minute. So you cut? Wait a minute. So you cut class?
We don't
I
agree to
definitely
that.
cut class.
Or did you cut school? So there's a difference.
I cut school class.
Yeah, I wasn't really cutting class. I ain't going to
cut-
school.
I cut
Yeah, I'd
school.
rather
I
do
cut
that.
You were on
class.
campus, you were in class.
I left.
Yeah, but I wasn't
if I was
finna
at
go, so that
school,
was lesser
if I
two
was at
evils.
school and I felt like I wanted to leave, I would leave.
So I'm gonna tell you something real quick. My
We ain't an
dad,
open campus.
We ain't at
my dad.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
So y'all not open campus there, so kids can't leave for lunch there.
Absolutely
Oh, no.
not. They cannot.
Okay.
At no school in Hillsborough County can they do that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nobody
I
can.
thought
We
they could
couldn't
at one
either, but a
time.
lot of kids
now,
left and
if
went to
they choose
McDonald's.
to, they do. Now they're gonna have a consequence.
Okay, that's
but
what I'm
no
saying.
school in
Okay.
Hillsborough
I know,
County is
like,
open.
my oldest son went to Tech. He came out 2010. And they could go, like, to McDonald's, but they had to come back. You know, it wasn't like just, I'm gone for the day.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I don't know about
We
that.
weren't-
We
we
don't
weren't-
wanna just hold you down.
But, and then, and I fell for you. I fell for
No,
you.
we weren't allowed to do that. We weren't allowed to do that, but kids did that. We weren't allowed to do it though. It wasn't allowed.
Well, we
It
changing
was
the
not
culture.
allowed.
Yeah, so here's the thing too, right? With the way that the world has gone, we have to keep your kids safe. Like you
Right, I
send your kids
understand.
to school every day, and you trust that we're going to keep them safe. So in order
You
to do
told
that,
me
you gotta
electric
stay on-
doors.
right. You got to stay on
I want to
campus.
send my daughter there. Like,
Yeah, you got to stay on my
But it's
campus.
too far.
Two boys say you a bad example for the youth.
I'm not. I never said I was a role
Parham,
model. I'm like Charles Barkley.
Parham said we never skipped
Hey,
school in
but
the
we need
80s.
your
Our parents
stories,
would
though.
get.
We need your
Yes,
stories. to
I'm
help
like
and-
Charles
Yeah.
Barkley. I'm not a role model.
Yeah.
Which I think, but I think also is that what we had, our generation, there was a healthy fear and
Right.
disappointment in your parents.
Right.
Because
Right.
all you had to do was say, I'm going to call your mama, and
that's it.
that held weight.
About
That's
face.
it.
That
I
meant
felt
something.
like my mom wasn't gonna catch me.
Oh,
Oh, nah, yeah.
Not like I just felt like
I'm still scared of my mama.
I'm
You
not.
know what
I'm
saying?
not saying I'm not scared of my
Me
mom.
too.
I'm not saying I'm not scared of my mom, but I felt like I wasn't gonna get caught.
Yeah.
you thought you were that
Man,
sly.
listen,
Right.
man, listen.
Okay.
I just felt like, bro, I'm finna
got
leave,
news
bro.
for
Ain't
you.
But I
nobody
want you
gonna
to
know.
share that story with the students.
I ain't gonna share it with the students. I'm
But
just sharing
here's
it with the rest of the world.
The kids who think they're the most sly are the least sly. Just so
That
we're-
was me.
Yeah, you probably was
Yeah,
the least.
she caught me a
sly.
lot of
She knew
times.
exactly what you were doing.
She caught me a lot of times. I'm not saying she didn't catch me.
Because we say that to kids all the time. Like you
But-
think you're slick, but you're not
Think
slick.
yeah,
We got you.
Ain't that
Ain't that
slip
slick
degree.
to
And
can
who gonna
oil?
leave their grandma house? This named after my grandma, Big Mama. So who gonna be afraid to skip Big Mama house? You know you like going to your Big Mama house, right? Your grandma.
There you
You
go.
always
She
do
whooped me.
that.
So you love.
That's the
you
one that
love
gave me
your
the most
Big
whoopings.
Mama.
I ain't want to go there.
Right,
Definitely
that's
a belt
what
on
gave you
the
the
couch.
best, gave you the best Christmas gifts, birthday at Big
And
Mama.
that's
So
also
she
gonna
ain't
be-
really give
that's a
us.
shelter
My
too,
family
right?
different. I
Yeah.
tell you about
Yeah.
that.
So
also.
hurricane,
That's different.
y'all a
Hurricane
shelter
shelter.
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll
Do
open
y'all-
the first year as shelter.
Do
if
y'all
needed.
have to, like, if there is a hurricane, do y'all have to leave?
We got
work.
3
We
minutes.
work.
D.
You have to work?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
be there.
Yeah, so we'll
Dang, for
stay.
real?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You got to work.
Yeah.
We do, yeah.
Bring our family there and we set up.
Oh,
Sit in
okay.
post
Well,
up.
Y'all need like support, or y'all need like,
well, they.
or y'all have
we
a,
just-
like the staff. Y'all
So-
have enough staff.
So the administrators stay and work, and then
'Cause I'm
we
just saying,
we
'cause-
partner with the cities.
Yeah.
We ain't have nowhere to evacuate to, so I was just gonna come and help y'all.
If you come,
no.
you got to bring some ribs, though.
Yeah.
I bring some.
just being
food.
real.
Bring them groceries. They
Yeah.
gonna be
The
like, we
city
ain't
comes in,
leaving.
they bring their workers in, and then they help
Yeah.
everybody else. But we just
Okay,
come
so
to
then,
open the
okay,
building.
yeah.
But usually our families will come and they'll bring you some food because you really can't leave. So if you're open for 6 days, you're stuck for 6 days.
Wow.
So like my husband's pretty good. He'll bring us some barbecue and
Yeah, we sold
Is
a
he-
lot
is
of
he
food.
educated
during
also?
the hurricane.
he's not.
And
no.
he and the family.
Yeah.
We get a picture every time we see each
Yeah.
other.
Okay, that's cool. So
But he'll bring us some food when we need it.
I know y'all got things. We're gonna wrap up a little early. Now we're gonna do rapid fire with y'all before we go.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Give shout out.
We
Anybody
definitely-
shout
we're
out?
gonna talk about the commissioner.
What?
No. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Any shout out? Any shout out? Don't feed that. Any shout out you want to
Okay,
give?
we not.
No, I don't think so. I mean, definitely shout out to any kid who's coming to us that's watching or their parents that are going to send their kids to us. We're super happy to have them. And definitely thanks to Washington for watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my coaches. We ready. We ready to open
Okay.
up 2020 or 25, 26.
I gotta
school
get
year.
out there.
Yeah, so
I'm
we're
out there.
Definitely ready to
You
build
stay
a
out
culture.
there.
Yeah, I'm posting up.
Yeah.
I'm out there
I
posting
gotta
up
catch the
though.
train. Like,
Post it
dude.
up.
Not
Damn,
the
Trey,
train,
run out there.
man. I'm gonna need you to stop doing that.
He be doing. Don't
Damn,
feed
Trey, run
that.
out there.
It's
I
just a
don't
little
know.
tank of gas. That's
And
all you
Miss
need.
Lovett, and I'm gonna get with Dolph too about the sponsorship
Yeah.
put y'all together. Any shout out you want
Shout
to
out
give?
to you. D.
Nah, this ain't
And
about us,
shout
it's about
out- no,
y'all.
shout out to you for even having this opportunity because I want
You're
to make
welcome.
sure YouTube. It's a Principal Willem and AP Roberts are taking out their schedule to come out tonight and join on this show. To the parents, families, Hillsborough County, Morgan High School is it's a transformative school named after a transformative teacher, and it's gonna transform your student lives. So come on out there and join the family.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now? We finna get in the rapid fire. We'll recognize our sponsors after y'all leave. Pull up rapid fire for King's Care presents rapid fire. We're gonna hang out. No, they ain't nothing crazy. Ain't nothing crazy.
Shout out to King's Care Show.
Oh, that's nice.
Kings_care with a K on Instagram. Kings_care.com. It's for a king, made by a queen. We have shampoo, conditioner, homemade.
There you go.
Beard wash, beard oil, and beard conditioner as well. So y'all check us out. We're on Amazon, in the Brandon Mall, online.
Can I do the
course.
slogan?
I already said it, but go ahead.
Okay, thank you. King's Care for a king, made by a queen. I just like that. I think that's
Oh
right.
yeah, that's
I like
fine.
that. That's kind of
So
fun.
Really
y'all
good.
check us out, man. We have full grooming line for men. So whatever y'all grooming needs are, y'all check us out.
Is this you?
Yeah, me and my wife.
All right.
Yeah.
His wife is the bomb.
I like
for
it.
real.
So we ain't gonna,
Yeah,
we ain't
I
gonna
ain't
keep y'all.
nothing. Just
Yeah,
my wife.
she the
She
bomb.
We ain't
the
gonna, we ain't
one.
gonna keep y'all long. I'm gonna go with Toya first. Favorite food.
Favorite food?
Yeah, what's your favorite food?
She like
Baked
tacos.
beans.
Okay, that's
What?
good.
Curry chicken.
Curry chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, pizza maybe.
Ain't
that
wrong with
so-
that.
yeah.
Okay, favorite fruit.
Strawberries.
Pineapple.
Orange.
Okay. Favorite movie. Man, the crazy just having some fun with y'all.
The favorite movie? The Color Purple.
Okay.
The new one or the old one?
Remember the
Hold
time?
on.
That's a good one for you. Avatar.
Hold on.
My
The
daughter
new
makes me
one or
watch
the
it all the
old
The
time.
one?
old one.
The old one. Okay. You gotta ask which one. They has that
My
another.
bad, my
Oh,
bad.
okay.
Okay, road trip. You can take 3 musical artists, living or dead.
Oh.
Give me your
Oh
3.
no. On a road trip?
Just their whole catalog. Just whoever you like. Who you like to listen to.
Led Zeppelin.
No.
No, she more Nelly. I think little more Nelly. 'Cause She a little new school. She a little new school. She a little new school.
Just hear the strawberry festival.
Yeah.
Black Eyed Peas.
She might do a little hot in here, so let me see.
I don't know.
Brittany, who you like to listen to then?
I listen to a lot of stuff. Like
Okay.
country,
Okay.
everything. So
What you bumping right now? What's in your car right now you listening to?
no, like Amazon Music.
Okay. So I'll tell you what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hear
I
Ebony.
like Tupac.
Okay, that's fair.
Probably Tupac.
Okay. Before Death Row, after Death Row Tupac. Which Tupac
I
you
mean,
like?
the All Eyes on Me set. Like,
Okay,
all
Death
right.
Row then. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I don't know.
Carhan talking about Kodak Black.
No, probably like a country artist. So maybe like George
McGraw.
Strait.
George Strait?
Like older, like George Strait.
Tim McGraw. Old, ain't that
Well,
old?
but he got some newer stuff too.
Hey,
that I
Jelly
don't know.
Roll
Gotta
popping
go.
right now.
Jelly,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Yeah,
I take
Jelly
Jelly
Roll,
Roll because
okay.
he'd be fun. Yeah,
Jelly
Roll.
Roll and
he'd be fun.
Teddy
McGraw.
McGraw.
Fun and
Who
no,
yours?
George
I
Strait.
And
got
George Strait
Usher.
and Jelly
Uh,
Roll.
I don't need nobody, no judgment. Usher.
No, you good. Do your
Whitney
thing.
Houston and Money
Oh.
Long. I'll go on them. Money
Okay.
Long, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't know about Money Long. Who that is?
I don't.
Twin, where have you been?
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Does he like you?
Oh, okay. Oh, Moody. Okay, yeah. Okay, they play on the radio all the time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. I'm up on that. What's your 3? What's your 3?
Anita Baker.
Luther Vandross.
Luther Vandross.
How you know?
Big Luther or Little Luther?
Ooh,
Big
Big
Luther.
Luther.
Big Luther,
Gotta
okay.
go big.
Okay.
And
He don't
then-
like that. I don't know if y'all know that or not. He don't like that.
And then
Luther.
T.I. Motivation.
Okay.
Oh, you
yeah.
throw it out a little bit.
We might have to bring Nipsey back.
Since she brought it up, I mean,
Bring
yes.
Nipsey. Yeah.
Since she brought it up. Who's your favorite sports team?
Oh, that's such a bad question for me.
The
You don't like
Morgan
sports?
Mustangs.
Yeah, the Morgan Mustangs. I don't really watch sports.
Okay,
that's a
So
no
you don't
for
like
me.
you don't like the Bucks, Rays.
Do I know who they are? Yeah.
Now I know that, but do you like? I mean,
She
if they on
doesn't
TV,
watch
do you
sports,
pull
do
for
you?
'em?
Brandon
I
All-Stars.
would, Brandon All-Stars. I would go to like a Lightning game.
So
I'd
she,
take the
so I'm
Lightning.
telling you, she the one at the Super Bowl just asking all questions, like just
Yeah.
hanging out, like they ain't you.
Listen, we might be traveling on the wrong sport.
Oh, okay.
Pick a team. Just pick a team.
I said the Lightning. That's
She said, like, okay. Now what about you?
Yeah.
Tampa Lightning.
Who you like?
I'm gonna go with the Bucks. I'm a fan of the Bucks.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you?
The Bucks, Glacier family, you all were there the night they named the school. Please tune in. Support Morgan High School.
Sponsorship.
Sponsorship,
That's
sponsorship.
cute. That's cute.
Now I'm gonna go.
Go Falcons.
Each one of y'all, for any new students, a good piece of advice that you could provide.
Always do your very best.
Okay.
Never stop.
Okay.
It's a lot of
Just one.
Your attitude is your altitude.
So Ray, pull that picture up that we got with Miss Lovett and her lovely grandmother. I sure like this picture here. Cause Toya showing all her teeth. She's showing all her teeth in this picture here.
You
Beautiful
see her
picture.
back teeth?
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Me and
You see
Big
her
Mama.
back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that old school Ole Mills. Like
Yeah.
Don't do
Old school Ole Mills.
You lay down. You got your
No, it is just
Yeah.
a
Now she went like this.
Yeah.
She went like that. No, she went like this.
regular self.
Hey, that's how the bad kids at daycare was. Put them on the shirt.
Yeah.
I know he look bad. I know she bad.
Just me and her.
You had silver teeth?
No.
She had silver teeth. She wasn't one of them.
What?
Now all the bad kids had silver teeth. That's a running joke.
No.
Nah, they had silver teeth.
No. Yeah.
All your teeth get pulled, they go bad. They just put the silver
you
caps
Oh,
on.
the cat.
He finna pull it up for y'all.
Me
Look
and
at
Big
that picture
Mama.
Oh yeah. We can see your back teeth.
That's you. That's like 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah, my girl.
And like I say, her legacy lives on, and that's beautiful, man. That's this really a good
Y'all
show to
really
have y'all
look
on here
alike,
kicking
though.
like this, man. I really and once
Y'all
again,
really
like
look
y'all
alike.
say,
That
join the
ain't your
family,
mama.
y'all
That's
family
my
too.
grandma.
No, we appreciate
Your
it.
mama look like you.
Feel free to come in. I'm definitely pulling up at Morgan. I don't know when.
Pull up.
I'm
I'm
coming.
gonna
So
tell
y'all.
you this. I'm gonna put it on the record. I'm gonna take the train out there one of these days. I don't know which day it's gonna be. I gotta call Amtrak
You gotta figure it out, huh?
and figure out what the schedule is. I'm gonna come out there to
Alright.
North Manatee.
So look, we're
Why mama?
gonna take our last break, Torres, and we're gonna let the ladies get out, and then we'll come back and recognize those that keep the lights going.